Sorry, I have a question.
Okay,
Does that
well,
mean I should not have put up my proficiency bonus?
no, that'll go up.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. So, all right, welcome back, everyone, to session 72. How's everyone doing?
Hell yeah.
Good.
Juicy.
Good.
Absolutely. Juicy. All right, well, then in that case, if everyone's ready and comfortable and has done everything that they need to do to play some D&D tonight, then let's begin. So, last we left off, the Clive Five learnt that Rassic had actually in secret been betraying Gothric this whole time. Gothric having been told by Thaxando that Rassic has been plotting with Badran to, do some evil stuff, help Badran absorb, help Badran's sword, rather than absorb Thaxando's energy. You ended up returning back to Orovisi after the Sacred Mountain was sheared in half, and you saw a scene of chaos as storms were battering the city. On the way through the city, before you got to the keep, you fought the Dracolich and finally managed to kill it. As you entered the keep of Orovisi, Gothric confronted Rassic, and they had a battle to the death of Caradal, while the rest of the party snuck round to cut Badran off from whatever he was doing in the city. As you descended down, you found what seemed to be some secret tunnels with a lot of mining equipment lying around. But in secret, without Gothric's knowledge, Rassic has been overseeing a digging operation deep into the core of the Grey Mountains underneath Orovisi. And as you entered into this large mine shaft, manning a large crane was Badran, who summoned a couple of big swarms of skeletal goblins who are there to just try and hold you down. So, Gira's just had his turn. You just cast Mass Cure Wounds. All right, so first off the bat is Declan. So, Declan is currently being swarmed by goblins all around. He is going to cry. He's crying right now. He's just going to slash into the swarm, maneuvering around. That is going to be one hit. 12 slashing damage. Okay, Yar's turn. Yar is going to dash past and take an attack of opportunity. That hits. 21 slashing damage. Oh yeah, as Yar runs past, she runs up here, and she's going to cast Guiding Bolt at Badran, who is currently holding Morna with a hold person spell. So this beam of radiant energy shoots out and completely misses. Right, off the bat, Gothric. You're currently stood over Rassic's body. The orcs are beginning to come around and are about to drag his body off. What do you want to do?
What was that, sorry? They're about to...
The orcs are like preparing to drag Rassic's body off.
Yeah, sure. I'm just gonna dash up the stairs as fast as I can.
Okay, so are you bringing any orcs with you?
Yeah, I'll look to a couple like to my side and say, "Come with me. We need to deal with Badran," and I'm just sprinting up the stairs.
Okay. Make a persuasion check for me.
Sure, hang on. Persuasion. If my character sheet wants to stop being such a fucking slow piece of fucking garbage. I mean, what?
Can really feel the love that you have for your laptop.
Oh yeah, I fucking love this thing. It's the best.
Oof.
I did click it.
Ah, natural 20. Okay, so
Nice. I actually rolled good on a persuasion check for a fucking change.
yeah, all the orcs except for one come along with you. The one who's like cleaning up Rasik's body right now.
He just had like a fucking brush and he's just like sweeping.
Yeah, he's just the janitor. Right, Scrimshaw. You managed to resist Badran's magic, but the magic that held Morna in place. However, Badran came at you before, slashing and doing a fair amount of damage. What would you like to do?
I am going to attempt to cast Mental Prison on him.
Okay, what is that? A wisdom saving throw?
That's an intelligence saving throw.
Okay, that's a 4. He's going to use a what level is that spell?
6th.
Okay, yeah, he's going to use one of his legendary resistances to save that.
Okay, in which case that's 5d10 damage.
Okay.
Sorry, 31 damage. It's already rolled.
Just 31. Okay.
And
Okay.
that is all I can do.
He's just going to do a con save. Okay, yeah, he definitely passes. Okay, so in that case, it's Badran's turn. As you cast Mental Prison on him, you notice that Redovan in his hand glows as it sort of dispels your worst parts about the spell. With fury, Badran turns towards you and he's going to attack you again. Right, he's going to attack you. No, that's not you. I just clicked on your character sheet rather than Badran's. Like, huh? That is a 23 to hit. Does 23 hit?
Oh, no, 23 misses.
Okay. 14 to hit.
That definitely doesn't hit.
And 28.
28 will hit.
Okay. So that's going to be 12 slashing damage plus 21 necrotic.
Okay.
And the fury of Badran raging in his eyes as you try and stop him from achieving his goals. Okay, that's Badran's turn. Gets his legendary actions back. Alright, the Skeleton Horde's turn. Alright, one is going to attack Roxxon. That's an 18 to hit.
Oh yeah, that
Okay.
hits.
So that's 16 slashing damage halved to 8.
Mm-hmm.
And then one... Oh, that's going to miss. Okay. And alright, well then one's going to attack Gira. 25 to hit.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's 14 slashing damage, Gira, on the first attack.
Okay.
And then... Oh yeah, go ahead.
No, that's fine. I'll just use my reaction to attack back.
Okay.
Negative 14. I have Warcaster now. I remember you saying before that you can't do it if you used a spell on the previous turn. Or is that bollocks?
No. Warcaster
Okay, that's...
Warcaster is...
Warcaster replaces opportunity attacks.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you can use the spell if you get attacked, right? That's as long as it's like targeting, casting.
Isn't it? If isn't Warcaster if somebody attacks someone next to you, you can cast a spell.
That's Sentinel.
Oh, Sentinel.
No, Warcaster is when you make an opportunity attack.
Yeah.
When the hostile creatures move,
can
provokes. Oh,
replace that
sorry.
with a spell.
Yeah, ignore.
Yeah.
Rubbish.
So
Apologies, yeah.
your attack,
Ignore me then.
yeah, your reaction to
Sorry,
attack isn't
yeah.
an opportunity.
Yep. Okay. Yes, I mean, I just can't do anything. That's fine.
Okay. So then the second attack is 23 to hit. That's 13 slashing damage.
Yep.
Okay, Rassig is dead. Roxanne, it's your turn.
Fantastic. Well, give me. How long is this gonna take? I can't go that way, can I? I'm gonna have to go like in there and then there. Okay. Well, I'll move to there then. And then.
Okay. It's gonna
what's the
be.
range on javelin
It's
again?
going to be just one opportunity
Yeah, sorry.
attack because the other horde
Yeah.
did one already. 19 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
Okay, so that's going to be 16 slashing damage, half to 8.
Okay. What's the range on a javelin again?
20, 40, I think.
I think.
Oh, he's just.
Is it higher than that?
It might be a little longer. 'Cause I think it's longer than. I think a dagger is like 2040.
I don't know how.
Google.
3120. Yes, 30, 3120. So if you attack, it'll be with disadvantage with the javelin.
Okay. Well, I only want to do it for the rage, so I
Okay,
guess I will just throw a javelin at Badran.
okay.
Disadvantage.
Okay,
I didn't mean to ignore the Great Weapons Master.
that's okay. 23 hits.
Oh, cool. Hang on, let me take the damage modifiers off.
Okay, so you throw the javelin across. It manages to wedge itself into a bit of a gap of Badran's armor before he like sort of flexes his shoulders, and the javelin smashes and snaps behind him. Reathervan glowing more and more with anger with every hit. Anything else?
No, I think that's all.
Okay, Morna, you are currently paralyzed. What would you? No, you need to do another Constitution saving throw. Hang on, let me just check. Is that whole person?
Wisdom.
Wisdom. Right, wisdom.
Isn't it wisdom?
Yeah, it is wisdom.
Oh,
Ooh.
I have +8.
Unfortunately, you still
So
are remaining.
3 and a 2.
Yeah, you're remaining stuck. Right, after your turn, then Badran is going to use a legendary action. Actually, no, he won't. Right, Gira.
I'm going to use my what's it called? Channel Divinity 10 Undead on the two groups to the right.
Okay,
Nice.
Wisdom saving throw, please.
wisdom.
It's Badran undead.
It's 30 feet, so it wouldn't like
Ah.
the range.
I'm googling it
Damn.
now. Maybe if we just keep pushing him towards the
The
hole,
save
he'll
is
just
18.
so scared it jumps to his
The
fall.
save is my spell save DC is 18.
Okay, so yeah, you focus, and this beam of radiant light shoots out from you, and you watch as the skeleton horde, full of zombies, full of skeletons, goblin skeletons near you, just collapse into dust as the beam of light shatters them. The one, unfortunately, away from you is not affected. But yeah, all those skeletons just shatter onto the ground, and as their skulls sort of roll back down into the hole.
Hold on. How come they're dead?
Because-
Being treated
Because-
as.
Yeah, they're being treated.
By undead.
Yeah, they're being treated as like a CR1, like a bunch of CR1 creatures, or like CR like half.
Okay.
So
Fair. Okay, that's fine. Okay, I'll take that. And then Gira's gonna move 10, 30. Gonna move to here.
yeah, okay. Declan.
Sorry, Declan. I want to run, friend.
Yeah, Declan is back in a. Right, there's backing up away from the skeleton horde. That's,
Engage first, or is he just gonna run for it?
he's gonna tactically regroup. That's the. Right. Okay. Yar is going to see that Scrimshaw is in a bit of a pickle. She doesn't really have much range to heal. She's going to chuck you the healing word. Actually, no, she's going to hold a healing word as an action, just in case you get knocked out. Yeah. All right, Gothric. Are you still running?
Yep.
Okay, so you run all the way down the tunnel that connects these two rooms, and you end up just in here, where you see before you the tomb that has been pushed out of the way and the spiral staircase leading down. Okay, that's the end of your turn. All right, Scrimshaw.
I'm out of stuff, so it's just whacking from here on out. Does necrotic damage actually damage him? Or has it thus far?
Make a perception check.
It's just whether I should even bother.
He doesn't seem to have been affected by necrotic damage.
Okay. That's the only damage I did on anyway. Okay, 29 to hit.
That hits.
Okay, 14 slashing. I mean, there's 5 necrotic on there as well, but
Okay.
presumably does nothing. Second attack.
Ooh, natural 20.
That's damn shame they have no spell slots. 21 damage.
21.
5 theoretical necrotic.
Yeah. Okay, yeah, so slashing into him twice. The second hit just manages to smash right into the center of his chest, and you feel this sort of the chest give way as you sink your blade deep into him, and you see for a moment his face almost contorts in pain. As you pull out, you feel that like one of the nails that is holding his body together in his chest is like loosened slightly as you pull your blade out. At the end of your turn, Badran, roaring, is going to let's have a look. Okay, hang on, just a sec. All right, Scrimshaw, can you roll me a D10 for me?
D10. 9.
9. Okay. In that case, right. So, Reathervan begins to glow, and it seems that something's about to like be released out of Reathervan at some point. There's this sort of like arcane magic that is just shooting around the place. Right. Oh, it was Badran's turn next anyway. All right, so at the start of Badran's turn, Reathervan releases a beam of energy right at Morna. Fortunately, you are paralyzed, so you fail the dexterity saving throw.
Yep.
That is 54 force damage as a beam of what you can only describe as pure like disintegration magic just shoots out of Badran like a beholder.
Ooh, spicy.
Yeah, 54
So
points.
I guess I can't half that, can I?
No,
Okay, that's 56, did you say?
54.
Yeah.
Oh, 54, that's fine.
Nice.
Sure, you know, that 2 extra would have been it.
Okay, and then it's going to cast Dimension Door. And descend 50 feet down here. So Badran disappears from in front of you and Scrimshaw. And as you look down into the cavern, holding around the chain, which is holding this big glowing stone. Oh, yeah, go ahead.
As he casts Dimension Door, I'd like to make an attack with Mage Slayer.
Yeah, go ahead.
Oh, 17.
That misses.
Okay.
And Badran is going to plunge Reathervan deep inside the crystal. You just watch as there's like a flash of light and a big crack appears in the crystal. But that's it for that turn. Okay, Skeleton Horde. They're just chasing after Roxanne. 22 and 26 to hit.
Yeah, those hit.
Okay, 14 slashing damage, half to 7.
Yeah.
And 13 slashing damage, half to 6.
Okay, cool.
Okay, in that case, Roxanne.
Well, since Badran's pissed off, I guess I will attack the skeletons. So, turn all that back on. 19?
19? 19 hits.
Cool.
Okay, so that's going to be 27.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then I'll attack again. Oh,
Natural 20.
yes. So I assume this is probably going to be enough, but that and 2d12, I think, for me now.
Extra one now.
Yeah. Okay, yeah. So as you turn around to face the skeleton horde that is charging at you, it's spinning and just like smashing all these goblins just to pieces as you like Beyblade towards them.
Beyblade.
Just like skulls and bits of bone and fractured femurs just like scatter everywhere as when you stop panting, you're surrounded by now unmoving skeletal parts. Is there anything else you'd like to do?
I will move to where Morna and Scrimshaw are, so
Okay.
just in case he comes back.
All right, Morna.
There you go.
Yeah, 21.
Okay, you're no longer paralyzed.
Good. Okay, good.
All right, Gira.
Cool.
Can I try and so the range is on Dispel Magic is 120 feet. What would happen if I tried to dispel Reathervan?
Give it a
I
try.
think he's magic.
Yeah, I don't know if he is. Well, I guess it's if you trap.
It's a
something in
spell
weapon-
or magical effect, right?
And
Yeah.
before it dispels the thing containing him.
Yeah. If it was that easy.
Hard or go- I'm gonna go hard or go home on this one. I'm gonna upcast it to level 6.
Oof.
But what are you actually... You're casting it at Reathervan.
Well, the sword, right? The sword has a magical effect. I assume that means that Reathervan, or there's a creature trapped in it.
I mean... Sure, but yeah, I mean, you can give it a try. Make an Arcana check for me. It seems unfair, to just let you do that. Okay, nah, Gira doesn't know. Okay, well, upcasting Dispel Magic on the sword, you see for a moment, as Badran plunges it into the gem which is being carried up, this crack and this beam of light, it begins to glow as you send a sort of unmaking magical energy towards it. It begins to sort of glow in Badran's hand, and Badran pulls the sword out slightly. It seems to have stopped Badran a little, pushing it more in, but doesn't really seem to have done much to the actual sword itself. It seems that whatever spell that was being used to plunge the sword into the gem was actually stopped rather than the actual sword itself.
I think you cut out a bit there, Mike.
Okay, so whatever spell that Badran was just using, or Reathervan was just using, was was stopped basically, like whatever magical effects that he was using to like cut into the gem. But the actual sword itself is okay. Is that your turn?
I think it was a decent gamble. Yeah.
Okay. All right, Declan. Declan says, looks over and says, "He's trying to get in. Stop him!" And he's gonna. He doesn't even have anything. He's gonna go. He's gonna go over to Scrimshaw and where was he? Yeah, he's gonna go over to Scrimshaw and give you a potion. Potion of healing.
What, the potion that I gave him.
Yeah. He's like, I think you should have this. Ah, that's 10. That's 10. You rolled 2 4s and a 2.
Oh, no.
That's 10 points of healing.
Okay.
You managed to consume it all at once. Yar comes over and points down and says, he can't be allowed to get in there. And she's going to fire another guiding bolt. It's the only range thing she has. 2 natural ones. Okay.
Oh my god.
All right, Gothric. You guys begin making your way down the stairs.
Yep.
Okay.
Making our way downtown.
Walking fast.
All right, Scrimshaw.
And we're dead now.
Do-do-do-do-do-do.
I don't fancy going down there and getting knocked off into the abyss. I'm gonna come over to here so I can see down the hole. Switch to the bow and make a couple of attacks.
Okay. 24, that hits.
Why is it only show +6? I need to fix that.
Okay, 6 piercing damage. Okay, 24 again. 3 piercing damage.
Wait, 3? Wait,
3?
No, I have my charisma as well.
Yeah.
So another 10 on top of that.
Another
excluding my charisma
10,
for some
cool. Okay, yeah, so firing your bow down at him, he's sort of like holding onto the chain, and you manage to just plonk a couple of arrows into him.
Like, not much else I can do, guys, and I'll take a couple of steps back.
Okay. At the end of your turn, Badran is going to fire a beam from Ruthervan up at... Who can he see right now? Up at Yar.
No.
What's that?
Yup, yup.
Right, Yar needs to make a wisdom save. Alright, Yar. And alright, Yar is asleep.
Ooh.
Slacking on the job, as usual.
Yeah, so you watch as Yar collapses. Yar collapses and she's precariously close to the edge. Alright, and then it's Badran's turn. He's going to make another attempt to try and get into the gem. Okay, this time he plunges deep inside the gem, and there's a shatter as you watch as all the green sort of tilestone energy around whatever item that is within here shatters off. Blinding flash of light and radiant energy, and you see that when you look down again, you see that Badran is there holding an elder box in his hand. What seems to be the heart of Thaxando, which was deep in the mountain, has been now buried and dug up. At the end of that turn, Skeleton Horde is dead. Right, Roxanne.
So this thing's attached to a crane.
Yeah.
Could said crane be attacked?
It's quite a sturdy crane, but yeah, you can make
Push it off. Push it off.
Can it? Well, he just said it's quite sturdy. I think chopping it would be more effective than pushing it. Unless pushing might be better.
I mean, it's attached to the ground, like quite.
Yeah, I don't think I'm going to be able to push that off. Even though Roxxon is obviously extremely strong. but
There
certainly
are a
limits.
series of a series of ropes and stuff which you could try cutting.
Oh yeah, you could always just operate it and just put it down. No, I feel like he's
Could
gonna be able
do.
to fly, isn't he?
Okay, I'll go for the ropes that it's attached to.
I mean,
Okay.
if he could fly them, why would he have the?
Make an intelligence check for me, so you have like a grasp of what ropes to attack, and what ropes not to.
Okay.
You hit one and it actually heals him for 24 hit points.
Wow, that'd be incredible. Okay.
15?
You
Weird functionality for a crane.
yeah.
No.
you think that guys, you think that you have a fairly good idea of what ropes you might want to attack. If you were to like get it to send it down.
Yeah, so can I just attack the ropes that I think might
Yeah.
be useful?
Okay, make an attack.
Okay. Assume that's enough to hit a rope.
Yeah, that hits. Okay, yeah. So slashing in at the first lump of ropes is quite a tightly wound bunch, but you manage to cut through a large amount of it. There seems to be a few frayed ends that are still holding it taut, but you might be able to finish it off if you have another go.
Yep.
Okay, that hits. Okay. All right, so yeah, you smash it, and you begin to watch as the crane sort of like begins to vibrate as the central pulley system begins to just loosely be let go. As you see the actual chain in the coming out the top of the crane begins to slap as Badran begins to just completely descend, holding onto it. As a reaction, he's going to cast Featherfall.
Oh. Does anyone have counter spell? Damn. Yeah.
All right, yeah, he's casting Featherfall, and then at the end of your turn, Roxxon, he's going to cast a spell. 2-dimension door. Back up to the top. So he's over here. Oh, that's the wrong one.
Is he angry that I've done that?
He's like, ugh. But yeah, so that's after he uses his last dimension door. But he does have the Elder Box in his hand, and is looking down at trying to find some way of opening it. Right, Mona.
I want to move over to... What's the light level like?
Oh, could I just use my movement?
Oh yeah, go ahead.
Because I still have movement.
Oh yeah, so he moved up there at the end of your turn, so you need to move wherever you're going to move before that. If you weren't planning on moving anywhere, then you're going to say.
Oh, okay. No, I won't move on. Sorry,
Okay.
don't worry
Yeah,
about
yeah. It was at the end of your turn. He did the dimension.
it. Okay.
Yeah, is it dim light in here?
It is, yeah.
Sick. Okay, well, in that case, I'm going to Shadow Step to here and try and get the Elder Box off of him.
Okay. What are you going to try and do?
How did I do that? Like push it out of his hands in a dexterous way, not in a strength way.
Make an acrobatics check.
Was it advantage because I just shadow stepped?
Sure.
Cool. Yeah.
Ooh.
Natural 20. Okay. Well, he's going to use a legendary resistance to keep hold of it.
Oh.
Oh, dick.
Damn it.
That's his second one. So yeah, you watch as you sort of knock it out of his hand, and it begins to fall down. But then, just like sort of like mechanically, his arm just reaches down and grabs it from behind him and just holds on tightly.
Do I still have another attack, or did that count as both my attacks?
That'll be one of your attacks.
I'm gonna do it again.
Okay, go ahead.
I don't know if I'll be this lucky this time. 27.
Ooh, hang on. Let me just see what he gets. Assume that he probably won't be able to get that high. 24. Okay, he's going to use another legendary resistance.
Nice.
He really wants to hold on to it.
How many of those things does he have? Christ.
That's it now.
That's all the-
Yeah, that's it now.
Do they reset every turn, or?
No, they reset every day.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay, cool. That's what I was hoping to do. Right, I'm gonna step away with mobile.
Okay.
I'm just gonna go over here.
Hide behind the skeleton bodies.
Yep, that's exactly what I'm doing.
Okay.
Dive into the pile.
He
Yep, I don't
is.
dive behind the bodies.
He's going to use a legendary action to fire a beam from Rather Van at you. He's angry. Can you roll a d10 for me,
For
please?
the box.
Yeah.
Okay, can you make a wisdom saving throw? Okay,
Apparently
you are charmed. A beam of
not. Okay.
pure sort of like loving energy fires at you, and you suddenly go, "Ooh, Badron suddenly is not the evil person I thought he was. He's actually protecting me and wants me to fight everyone else." Right?
Mm-hmm.
He's kind of cute too.
He's kind of cute. That's yeah. No, that's just an effect. All right, Gira.
I'm gonna do a whole person on Badran.
Okay.
Yeah.
That fails.
So, wisdom save, please.
Yeah, it straight up fails. He's not a person. Not
so
anymore.
He's paralyzed for the duration of each.
No. That's the spell. The spell fails
Oh,
because he's
What's
not
that?
because he's not a person anymore. He's not a humanoid.
he's not a person anymore. Oh, okay.
Yeah, unfortunately, when he became a Death Knight, he became something else. But yeah, Hold Monster is the one. But yeah, Badran
Do I have that?
is probably a higher level.
Yeah, whole monster is higher, I think.
Yeah,
It's
it's
level
50.
5.
Okay,
I
Declan.
would never prepared.
He's gonna charge heroically at Badran and
He-
take him down.
He's charging. He says, "Let go of that, you knave!"
Good, be a hero.
Wait, did we miss Gothric's turn?
No, Gothric's nearly. I've got it here. Yeah, it's after Ya.
It's gone from the initiative.
Yeah. Right, yeah. Oh, that's me. Hang on just a sec, sorry. Okay, right, so Yar is going to go over to Scrimshaw and give him a Cure Wounds. Because she hasn't been very helpful in terms of actually doing damage, so... That's 14 points of healing, Scrimshaw. Oh no, she's prone. No, that's not right. She's asleep.
Oh, shit.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, and she's still asleep. Fuck. All right. Okay, Gothric. At the end of your turn, you make your way down the stairs with the orcs, and you end your turn right here by dashing. I'm just gonna move these up. So yeah, all the orcs begin to just pile through as Badran is getting ready to. Oh, I'm moving glass around. So yeah, as Badran is getting ready to escape, you make your way and burst in along with the rest of the orcs, seeing Badran there in front of you.
Hang on a second. I think I have a thing. Bonus action attack, or is that only if I've already taken the attack action?
That's if you've taken the attack
I think
action.
that's if you,
Fuck, okay.
so unless you have an action surge left.
No. Probably should have saved that.
Alright, in that case, Scrimshaw.
I shall zip on around to here
Okay.
and continue the swinging.
Okay.
Will it show up? It will. Okay, so that's a 27 to hit for 14 slashing damage
Okay.
and 17 to hit.
That misses, unfortunately.
Misses.
Mm-hmm. Okay, Badran is
That's it.
standing there with the Elder Box in his hand. Badran looks at you all. He's going to reach into his onto his belt and brings out this small bead, which can only be described as almost like a blackish sort of pearl with this swirling sort of pattern in it. Grasps it in his hand and it begins to glow with this sort of raging fire, and he just blasts it onto the ground. Centered on Gothric. Yeah. So can Morna, Scrimshaw, and Gothric make dexterity saving throws, please?
Can I?
Uh,
Nice.
I cannot.
I cannot.
Okay, I'll just do that.
Gothric?
I'd like to remove yourself from the map.
yeah, hang on, my thing's being a little bit slow.
Okay. It's because you've turned your HP to 0 already.
Yep. I know what's coming.
Okay, well, in that case, all right, everyone except for Morna failed. So that's 35 fire damage and 35 necrotic damage. So that's 70 damage in total. And Morna, you don't take anything because of evasion.
Nice.
But unfortunately, all these orcs, as they burst into the room, just get completely fried as their bodies completely burn up and just begin sizzling where they are. Actually, these chiefs are actually okay.
Don't suppose it counts as a spell.
It doesn't count as a spell.
Oh,
The chiefs look really injured, though.
actually, as a reaction to that, I'll add my health back on.
Is that just it? Just that reaction.
Here's my reaction. No, no.
My not die reaction. I shall use Tomb of Levistus to absorb the 70 damage.
Okay.
So I've still got 50 left on there, and I'm still up.
Okay. Is Tomb of Levistus not a spell?
Nope, it's not.
Wow. Okay. Well, you are
It's
then.
just similar in theme to armor.
Yeah. You've restrained yourself. And Badran's just going to move up onto one of these bodies. All right, Roxanne.
Yes. Okay. Where's he gone? Oh, he's all the way up there. Okay. I will move to here then. And my last javelin.
Okay.
For Badran. Have to get some more of those. Javelin. Where is it? There it is. 18?
18 does not hit, I'm afraid.
Oh, okay. Well, it's my turn.
Okay. All right, Morna.
I'll not
You are
take long.
charmed.
Okay. Can I use my stillness of mind?
Yes. Okay. So that's your action.
Okay, and then for my bonus action, I'm gonna move here well, no, not this. I'm gonna walk here, and my special trespasser coin thing. Can I use my bonus action to put it on him, or do I need to use an action? To do that?
That'll be an action.
Okay, in that case, I'm going to. Is it a bonus action to chug a potion?
No, it's an action.
Like that. Damn. Okay, right. That's my turn then.
What?
Wait, what? What were you gonna say, Richard?
Oh, sorry. Yeah, it was your action to do that. For a second, I thought you just moved there and then just like,
Right, Kira.
my bad.
As Badran begins to push his way through the bodies of the recently slayed and burnt orcs.
Is he trying to? Does it look like he's trying to leave?
Yeah.
It does. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I can't do. I was going to use Gust of Wind, but I probably shouldn't. It'll knock one of you two into a water.
I mean,
Yeah, but it could potentially do a bit of damage if they hit. Actually, does it say? Any creature in line must spend 2 Gust disperses. It doesn't say it doesn't need damage if they hit the wall. Mike, what's your feeling on that?
What's that? Gust of
Gust
wind?
of Wind, if I use it,
Yeah.
yeah, so it'll move 15 feet away on a successful strength saving throw from their heart side. If they hit a wall, actually they wouldn't because they'd be going that way.
I think generally, if it does damage, if they collide with something, it'll say so in the spell.
Sure. Okay. Alright, I'm going to use Gust of Wind. On a 1, it's going to be Gothric Badran. On a 2, it's going to be... on a 2, it's Morna and Badran. Roll D2. I'm not taking responsibility for this.
Nice.
Okay, it is Morna. So I'm going to use Gust of Wind. So 10 foot across from Badran and Morna, and it will knock them potentially, hopefully, 15 feet to the right.
Okay, strength saving throw.
So can Badran do it, and Morna do a strength saving throw, please?
Yeah, Badran got a 13.
Morna's fine. Okay, so Badran's getting flying.
Okay.
15 feet away in the direction.
Okay,
Can
yeah.
we take an opportunity attack?
No, you
I
can't.
don't
No.
know.
No,
It's only if they move themselves.
that would be abusable.
Any creature in the line must spend 2 feet of movement for every 1 foot it moves when moving closer to you. But I don't know how many turns that lasts.
Oh, is it just concentration?
Yeah, it is. Okay, yeah, so up to a minute. So yeah, so in that direction if he wants to come this way.
Cool.
And then, yeah, that'll be my turn.
Okay, yeah, so you rushing up, as the smoke begins to clear and you sort of smell the burning flesh of the orcs that have recently been destroyed by Badran. You blast this wind towards him, knocking him back and knocking the sort of burning fires out, as Badran just is sort of like kneeling on the ground, just taking the brunt of the wind. Right, Declan is going to, after seeing that, he's like, I don't know what I'm doing. He's just gonna,
Am I allowed? Okay,
he's running up.
right. What?
Victory! Especially because he sees Gothric there and he wants to protect Gothric. Actually, he's just
Someone should shout that at him.
Actually, he's
the
going
next turn.
to dash up to Badran.
no.
Oh god!
Declan!
Okay, so
Scrimshaw's eyes are just watching him go across in panic. It's like, oh, what is he doing?
all right. So at the end of Declan's turn, Badran's going to fire a beam from Rutherbrand.
Oh god!
Um,
And he's just gonna evaporate the poor boy.
Yeah, at Declan.
No!
Oh no. Okay, that's
Oh, no,
that's a
Declan.
disintegration ray. So Declan needs to make a dexterity saving throw. That's an 11. That's an 11.
Oh.
All right. As Declan rushes to stand in between Badran and the recently hurt Gothric, saying, "No, my lord, Badran fires a beam from Reathervan towards him. You see this sickly pale green energy shoot towards him, and before you can blink, you watch as Declan his form turns into a silhouette of dust, just blowing away with Gira's gust of wind. There's only his armor remains and his sword.
Declan!
Oh no.
All right,
No!
Yara's gonna rush up. Says, "No!
She's asleep.
Oh, she's still asleep. She's sleepwalking."
That's why I was like, I wanted to wake her up.
Okay. Right.
Declan.
Well, she did wake up at the end of her turn. But that's it.
Oh, okay.
All right,
I
Gothra.
felt a disturbance.
What do I do? What do I do?
I'm gonna make these orcs go after you.
I'm gonna tell the orcs to try and get the box off of him,
Okay.
and I'm gonna start putting some bullets into him with generosity.
Okay.
But I'm gonna put Divine Favor on first, and that's a bonus action. That's a 20. I assume that misses.
20 misses.
I'm gonna spend a point of grit to make this second one hang on. The second one hang on, 2 seconds. I'm gonna make it a disarming shot, and I'm gonna aim for the hand with the box.
Okay.
I'm also gonna take sharpshooter. Oh wait, am I? See, because I leveled up, I do have a channel divinity. Oh wait, no, that would require a thing. Hang on.
That would require a thing.
Would that require a bonus action to use it? It doesn't say in it.
It just happens.
Yeah.
Though I don't know if you have the channel divinities because
Yeah, no, that's a
disposable
level 2
resource.
thing. Yeah. Okay, then I won't put the sharpshooter in there, and I'll just, yeah. So, this one's gonna be a disarming shot. 20, I assume that misses again.
20 misses, unfortunately.
Okay, this last one, do the same thing again. Why the fuck not?
Okay. Ooh, unfortunately, that misses as well. Yeah, the
I'm
fact.
lucky that one.
Sure, go ahead.
32!
All right, 32 hits. So, as the smoke begins to clear, and as the ash of Declan's body is blown away, for a moment, it's quite difficult to get your aim, but you take a second to breathe out, steady your shot, and poof, you fire. So, how does the disarming shot work?
He needs to make a strength save, or lose. I mean, or he drops it.
Okay.
Away as well, right?
What's your DC?
My DC is, hang on. My DC equals to
I think it should be 18 if you have 20 decks.
Would it be wisdom though?
I think they're based on your decks, right?
Hang on, I need to Google this a second. It's not in my character sheet for some reason.
Okay, well, he got a 14, so I assume that's probably not gonna.
Oh, what's your? Yeah, it
You'd
depends
need-
if
you'd
it's
need to have-
wisdom.
Yeah, you
Or
need to have
dex.
12, at least 12 wisdom for that to be 14.
Okay. So,
Plus proficiency, plus 8 plus proficiency plus dex. Yeah, that should be 18.
okay, well, so you watch as after Badran gets blown away, taking the final shot, you hit the elder box. It ricochets off. A clang fills the room as out of his hand it just begins to spin for being knocked out against the wall and just begins rolling. That was very big.
And I just, And I just say to the others, grab the box!
Scrimshaw, grab the box.
Okay, well,
Entombed.
after that, Badran is going to cast another beam of Ruthervan.
Scrimshaw, stop being encased in ice.
Gothro, can you roll me a d10, please?
Okay. 2 seconds. 1d10. 5.
5, what is this? Can you make a Constitution saving throw for me, please?
Okay, I'm not gonna fall asleep, am I? 11.
Okay, so, yeah, this necrotic beam of pure dark energy shoots out of Ruthervan, hitting you square in the chest. You take 36 necrotic damage.
I'm down.
Okay, you're unconscious.
Wow,
yeah.
this is familiar.
Yeah, Badran is kind of angry about the fact that you just shot the Elder Fox at him. Have his hand, Scrimshaw.
Isn't it the Orcs?
Oh yeah, no, it's the Orcs, yeah. Alright, the Orcs are going to... One of the Orcs is going to come over here. 2 are going to attack Badran, one's going to try and pick up the Elder. It's like in Blood Bowl where they just sort of start dropping the ball every time they try and pick it up. Alright, so a couple of attacks. Great Axe. Miss. Oh god, they all miss their attacks. And then this one's going to try and pick up the Elder Box. Okay, well this one to the north manages to pick it up.
Go on.
He now has the power.
Yeah.
Is he gonna run away? Or is he just gonna stand there? Oh my god, I'm scared for this poor orc.
Yeah, and he's gonna try and run away with it. He's gonna get an attack of opportunity by.
Oh no.
That's 24. That's gonna hit. Oh god.
Wow.
Yeah, and he's unconscious. So as this guy begins to run away with the Elder Box, Badran slashes him up the back. You see his entire spinal cord is just like completely revealed open as blood begins to gush out. As he falls, he drops the Elder Box. I'm gonna just
Does he at least fall on top of it? That would be
it's gonna scatter in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's scattering directly south of him. I'm gonna give this guy south of him an opportunity to use his reaction to try and catch it. Okay, he manages to catch it with a 17 on his dexterity save.
It's like that very Darth Vader scene in Rogue One.
Yeah, no, it's like they go no. Yeah, so this one manages to grab it, but that's it.
Scrimshaw, your turn.
All right, Scrimshaw.
I'm entombed in ice, which now melts away at the end of my turn.
Okay, you're no longer restrained. Okay, and at the end of Scrimshaw's turn, Badran is going to use another beam of Ruthervan on this orc in front of him. That's a d10. Let's have a look. 2. What is that? That is a paralyzing ray. Okay, so this guy needs to make a Constitution saving throw. Ooh, that's close, but he does fail, so he is paralyzed. And now it's Badran's turn. So Badran is going to attack the orc that has the Elder Box, which is going to be a crit if he hits. That
Which I imagine he
definitely
probably
hits.
is going to.
Oh god, that definitely kills him as well. So this orc that's holding the Elder Box is paralyzed. Badran gets his sword out, gets Ruthervan out, and just cleaves him in half. As you watch, as the Elder Box begins to tumble in the air, Badran is going to grab it.
Doesn't he need to like make a check to grab it? Or...
That's what I'm doing.
Yeah, the orc had to use that.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing. That's a natural 20 on the dex check, unfortunately. So Badran does grab it. And he is going to move over to Morna and attack Morna with his second attack.
Can the orc have an opportunity attack?
Yeah, that orc is. I have a feeling this orc isn't going to hit, though. No, 18. Okay, so Morna, that's a 20 to hit you.
I'm gonna use shield as my reaction,
Okay.
so it doesn't hit.
All right, and then
So
Bertrand
see.
is going to use his third attack to attack you. That's a 26.
Ah, fine. Yeah, that works.
Okay. That's 7.
I'm gonna reduce that damage wherever.
Okay, that's 7 slashing damage and 7 necrotic, so that gets reduced completely.
Yes. Nice.
Yeah, I rolled really badly on that necrotic damage. It was 4 plus 1 plus 1 plus 1 for the necrotic damage. Okay, so
No damage, right?
yeah. Okay, so in that case, Badran is done for his go. He gets his legendary action back. Oh no, his big. Still uses his resistances. Right, Roxanne.
Gonna move over and take a whack at the champ.
The champ.
Try it once. No, okay, right.
Unfortunately,
Well,
that misses.
next attack's not gonna be great, Weapons Master.
Try and get the elder box.
I can't now because I've already attacked him.
No, you can.
You can
Use your second attack.
yeah, you can do it as an attack.
Oh, okay, well, I'll try and grab
Try and
his
disarm him.
arm.
Okay.
Grapple him.
Make a strength check.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Spicy.
Okay, yeah, you managed to
Mine.
as he's like attacking Morna, you manage to dash around him and grab the elder box off him.
Nice.
So yeah, you have it.
Now I have the power.
Okay, is that your? That was your.
That natty crit.
No, unfortunately not. Okay, right. So is that your turn?
Yeah.
Okay, Morna.
I'm gonna say, do you want to give it to me and I'll run away so he doesn't have it?
Can I just give it to her?
Actually, at the end of Roxanne, at the end of your turn, he's going to use a beam of Rethervan.
Okay.
Actually, he's going to cast a spell for two actions. Two legendary actions. Morna, Roxanne, and Scrimshaw, can you make wisdom saving throws for me, please?
Oh god.
Okay, so
Do you have Mage Slayer?
Do I have what?
Do you have Mage Slayer?
Yeah, I do, so I could hit him.
Yeah, do it.
you can make an attack. Yeah, no, you've already used your action to give Morna.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah.
I know. Actually, no, you didn't. It was just your turn, wasn't it? So yeah, you can.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, because I brought my reaction back.
Mhm.
Yeah, cool. I'll just make a little attack then.
That hits.
Yes. Is it too late to say that that was meant to be reckless, but...
This is only on your turn.
Yeah.
Oh, is it? Oh, yeah, isn't it? Forgot. Cool. So
Okay,
just
so it's-
ignore the plus 3.
Though if it's at the end of your turn, is it still your turn?
No.
Spicy.
So that's 15. Okay.
Yeah. Oof.
Oh shit. Okay, right. Okay, yeah. So, but now after that attack, you are paralyzed. As you see him begin to cast a spell, you go in, make an attack, and as your axe collides, you just feel that your entire body is locked up. The elder box in your hand, holding it there.
Okay.
All right, Morna.
Can I grab that elder box out of his hands?
Can you
Okay.
grasp it from my big, strong hands?
Yeah. Yes, I can. Yeah, cool. I'm gonna.
I'll say, make
Take the elder box
that'll be
down.
your action to take it off him.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
And then I'm going to run away.
Okay.
I'm gonna. Yeah, I'm gonna kick Badran so I get my mobile because I can't use my hands. So I assume 19 doesn't hit, but I still get mobile. You don't have to hit, so yeah. And then I'm gonna run away.
Where you
I'm
going?
gonna grab the elder box. Down the stairs, up the stairs.
Okay.
Yeah. Where do I need to put myself if I'm running up the stairs?
I will just get rid of you for now, and then when you get back up the stairs, I'll move you.
Okay, because I can go really far. So
Mhm.
I could probably. How far up the stairs is it?
I would say you can go. Alright, okay, hang on a sec.
Just because I'll use a key point.
All right.
So I can
At the end of your move,
120.
yeah. At the end of your movement, you'll be up here, right where the stairs are, at the top of the stairs, with the elder box in your hand.
Okay, yeah, that's the end of my turn.
Okay, Gira.
Gira's gonna do mass cure wounds on Gothric, rocks on Scrimshaw, myself, and 2 orcs.
Okay.
If possible.
Those orcs are dead.
There's one that's still alive.
Yeah, this orc is
One
alive.
looks like, I don't know, just like God, its arm chopped off and died, you know, as opposed to being disintegrated.
Oh, one. What up?
I think this one.
You did say unconscious.
The one that didn't get crit.
I
The
didn't.
spinal cord was out.
Yeah, I didn't say unconscious. So
Oh.
they are dead because they're just NPCs. So this one's still alive though.
Well, okay, that one.
Okay.
So, 1, 2, 3, 4, yeah. So that's
Okay,
18.
18.
Thank you. I'm awake again.
Yeah.
I hate this so much. Ah.
I mean, Gira's probably just gonna, I don't know, maybe take 5 foot back and pull it.
Mm-hmm. Okay. At the end of your turn, Badran's going to use a Beam of Ruthervan
Oh God.
on Gira. Can you roll a d10 for me, please? Okay, can you make a strength saving throw for me, please, Gira? Okay, you are picked up by a telekinetic beam. And and Badran moves you in 30 feet in any direction he wants. So currently Badran picks you up with Ruthervan and you begin to just float. And he just begins to hold you over the edge. He hasn't let go yet. But you are currently being suspended over the top of a big hole.
I
Nice.
hope you've got Featherfall. Ooh, spicy.
Okay, well, yeah. What the fuck is... Yara's seeing this happen currently, and she's trying to work out what she can do. She's going to take her rope out of her bag, and she's going to shout over to Gira, "Gira, grab the rope!" And she begins to tie a loop into the rope and just going to throw it over to you.
Okay.
Can you make a dexterity saving throw, please? Quite a low DC, just to grab it, basically. Oh god! So the first attempt, Yar throws the loop over to you. Just trying to turn around whilst being held up here. Unfortunately, you miss it.
You square in the face and you fall and you die.
Yeah, she's gonna pull it back, and with her second attack, she's gonna throw it again. Can you make another dexterity save? Okay.
Oh my God.
Oh,
Yar's like, "You're not helping me."
Kira just has his arms crossed, just staring at her like, "No, let me die."
Okay.
I have a negative one on that.
Yeah. Okay, Gothric.
Okay. I'm gonna put the last 3 bullets from Generosity into Badran. I'm gonna use my last bit of Brit to get advantage on this one. Okay, so that's a 24.
24 hits.
Cool. Thankful I didn't do sharpshooter. So that's 13 piercing,
Okay.
and then I'm gonna put the last 2 in. 29 and a 19.
29 and 19.
Yep.
Yeah,
So
29 hits.
piercing.
Okay, so the 14 piercing damage. Okay, Badran's starting to look pretty hurt, like really hurt.
And I also use my bonus action attack.
Um,
I got it.
do you how many times can you do that a day? Because you've
Oh.
definitely done it today.
No, I used those during the Rassic fight, didn't I?
Yeah.
Fuck. God damn it. Yeah, no, that's my turn.
Okay. Right, Scrimshaw.
Okay, so I shall tell the carpet to fly underneath Gira.
Okay. The carpet whooshes out.
And
That's your bonus. That'll be your bonus action to command the carpet.
okay, and then I will start swinging.
Okay.
Ain't got anything left I can use my bonus action with anyway. Okay, just waiting for attacks to go through.
Okay, 25 hits.
Okay, that's 10 slashing damage.
10 slashing damage. Okay, yeah. So sending the carpet over, it begins to hover directly under Gira. And yeah, you slash into Badran, revealing a few more of the sort of nails that are holding his flesh and body together, including the two, obviously, that are going through his eyes. Yeah, Badran is starting to look pretty hurt, and he's very angry the fact that Morna's just run off with the other box. However, it is now his turn.
Uh-oh.
Right, you're paralyzed, Roxon, so he doesn't really think of you as much of a threat, but he is going to walk in between Scrimshaw and Gothric, because he has a vengeance. So, all right, Gothric, he's going to attack you. 16 to hit.
There.
Gothric.
Which one?
16 on you.
16 misses.
Alright, he's going to try and attack you again. Oh, natural 20.
Yeah, that'll hit me.
Okay, so that's going to be 16 slashing damage and 41 necrotic.
Yeah, I'm down.
Okay,
Bye, everybody.
and he's going to turn around to Scrimshaw and try and defeat Scrimshaw as well. Another natural 20.
Well, rip.
Okay, I'm just going to guys it that just so you guys believe me. Because that's... Alright, so that's going to be 18 slashing damage and 32 necrotic damage.
I'm down.
Both dead or down?
Down.
Down, I think.
Okay, so Badran, holding Roxon with some magical power, he just begins to fight Scrimshaw and Gothric. And at the end of his turn, the beam that is holding Gira in place drops, and Gira, for a split second, you begin to fall before the carpet sort of cushions your fall, holding you in suspension there. Right, Roxon, make another Wisdom saving throw for me, please.
Okay. Come on. Come on.
Down.
Yeah.
Oh, let me just check his DC. I think that's probably okay. Hang on. Let me check.
If it's not okay,
Yeah.
I'm never getting out. of it.
Yeah. No, that's it. So you're no longer paralyzed, but that's the end of your turn.
Free. Okay. I'll drop the rage because, yeah, didn't get to attack anyone.
Okay.
Did you get damaged?
No.
He ignored
How
me.
hurt is
essentially.
Badran looking?
Badran's looking pretty hurt. Morna, what are you going to do?
Is there anywhere I can hide in this room?
Anyway,
Hideable or in the next room?
Go grab that last stalk.
anyway,
Time to come back.
anyway, you can hide. Yeah, I mean, you could hide you can just run down through the keep and hide in the keep somewhere.
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do.
Okay, make investigation check for me.
Okay.
it'll tell me how many turns it'll take for you to find somewhere good to hide.
19.
Okay, yeah, so you'll be able to find somewhere to hide in like the next turn.
Okay. Cool. I'm gonna cast Pass Out of Trace as well.
Okay.
And then
Alright.
try and hide.
Okay, Gira. Actually, at the end of Morna's turn, Badron's going to do a Beam of Reathervan on Gira. Can you roll a d10 for me, please? Six. That's it.
Is that the same one?
I don't think so. Yeah, let me just check.
Wasn't that just the one I did?
Oh, yeah, it is. Can you make a strength saving throw for me, please?
Ooh.
Okay, hang on. Because Reathervan has different DCs to Badron. Because Reathervan's DC is the same as just regular beholders. Yeah, that saves. All right, Gira. So this time you managed to hold on to the carpet with dear life as this beam is like grab you. Right, it's your turn.
Yeah. How bad? Like
Bran.
No, it's Badran looking.
He's not looking like at death's door, but he is, under 2/3 health. Under 1/3 health, sorry.
There's the doorbell.
Here.
I need to get the door.
Okay.
Oh.
Sorry to put you on the cliffhanger.
Dun, dun,
Sorry,
dun.
I'll take you the card for you.
That's
Oh, you want a crit?
that's Badran ringing him. You
Can you
go
not
on your-
kill me, please?
Do what you have to do. I know where you live.
Hey, Richard, remember this from the last campaign? Something very similar happened. Memes. It was when we were fighting the to-be, like, Dracolich guy that basically ended the campaign because we let him free.
Oh,
And just ran off and hid for the whole fight.
yeah.
Please come back and help.
I thought he was about to die, so... Well, not about to die. I thought he was about to, like, use it or something, so I was like, fucking grab it and run away.
They
Don't want
may
him
well
using it.
Well, if you know anything about opening an Elder Box, he probably doesn't want to do it, like, without being careful.
Okay,
So-
right. I'm going to try and use what's it called? My Turn Undead again on Badran.
On
He's
Badran.
undead, right? There's no hocus pocus crazy stuff going on.
No, he isn't dead.
So, alright, wisdom save, please.
Probably cool.
That's a natural 20. Fuck me. He's had 3 natural 20s in a row now.
At least it's not a spell. So you can.
Yeah, I can go up and do a bonus action again. Who do I do it on? I'm gonna do this again. So one on Gothric and 2 on Scrimshaw. Okay, no, we're gonna do it on Gothric. Yep. We're gonna do. Not
Wouldn't it
Wins.
be a-
Sorry,
Healing word.
Sorry, healing word. I'm sorry. Yeah.
You don't have to be next to go for it.
I'm gonna do it. Okay, I'm gonna be back next. Sorry. I'm gonna do it at level 2. So that's 12 healing for Gothric.
Thank you.
Okay.
I'm back up again. This is really getting old.
Yeah. Okay, is that your turn, Gira?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
I'm trying to move like here.
No, she can't get quite close enough to Scrimshaw to res him. Actually, no, she has Healing Word. She's going to cast Healing Word.
I was about to say, cleric without healing word.
That is 4 points of healing. Scrimshaw?
I feel like anything under about 20 is the same at the moment.
Yeah.
Good stuff.
Good stuff. Okay, that's at the end of Yar's turn. Badran is looking angry. He is going to cast a beam at... He's going to cast a beam at Gothric.
Oh no! God's sake!
Gothric, can you roll me a
Maybe I should stay.
D10?
Oh my god.
God, please no disintegrate.
2.
2. Make a Constitution saving throw for me, please.
Okay. Bye, everybody.
Bye, everybody.
Okay.
22.
Yeah, you feel this beam beginning to paralyze and lock up your body, but you manage to fight it off through the power of the sheer power of will and and friendship and belief in Taxendo. Okay.
I'm gonna do my super secret anime speech secret move, and I'm gonna just one-hit kill him, please.
Okay. All right. Well, it's your turn.
Power friendship. Okay, first of all, I'm going to bonus action because I am also a cleric. Surprisingly.
Hey.
I'm gonna bonus action healing word Scrimshaw.
Scrimshaw is already on full health.
On full, did you say?
On 4 health.
Oh, 4.
Oh,
Oh, yeah, it'll probably be the same then. Divine favor then. To go.
Divine favor.
Yeah, and
Fuck,
because he's
divine.
close range, I guess short sword attacks.
Okay.
Okay, 1, 23, 21, and a 25.
23 and 25 hit.
Okay, so that's 7 and 9, plus the 2d4 I imagine from Divine Favor.
Yep.
Slash 2d4.
Wait, is that just a regular short sword?
Yeah.
Okay, well that definitely does no damage.
Oh, for fuck's sake!
Piercing against undead.
I assume only the first one is committed, right?
Well, I mean, as you're, you can choose to do. Let's see what you can do with the other one if you want. But you can use the same roll for something else.
Well, even if I were to, I don't have any like magical close range stuff, and if it's ranged, it'll be a disadvantage. So I guess they all miss anyway.
Oh yeah, they'll all miss. Right.
I think he was. Yeah, he was
Wait,
only 1
no,
HP.
hang on. Last one, lucky.
Okay, lucky.
Okay, I'm gonna roll.
How many lucky points do you have?
Advantage. 31.
Hey.
Yeah, so that's 8.
It'll be a crit one, isn't it? Because you're just re-rolling the 1 die.
It was just.
No, the +5 on there is from headshots. So you need to roll another dice and your thingy dice as well. So that +5 is from the headshot from critting.
Okay, so I'll just roll that again. 10.
Okay. Why would you roll that again? I'm confused.
Oh, I thought you said I needed to roll extra.
Yeah, you need to roll. You need to roll your crit die. Because the +5 isn't a die; it's just a bonus for dealing a headshot.
Alright, so that would have been a 3 then.
Okay.
By hovering over it.
Okay, so that's going to be +3. Right. Okay. Cool. So. Yeah. Okay. All right. Yeah. So right up next to him, you fire. Actually, no, it wasn't a crit, was it? Because it's disadvantage.
Nah.
Well, no, it was a crit because Lucky re-rolls.
Oh, yeah.
one
Yeah,
extra
yeah,
die
so it was a
and
crit.
uses That. It doesn't
Yeah.
roll the whole thing again.
No, that's right. Okay, so so you take your gun out, you fire it into his head, and one of his the nails that are poked through his eye sort of begin to limply hang out, and you just see it into the pits of his eye, the pits of his skull, which almost look black, like a void. Anything else, Gothric?
No, that's all I can do.
Okay, Scrimshaw. Actually, at the end of Gothric's turn, Badran is going to cast a beam over the van. This time, he's going to cast it at Gira. He feels confident in his ability to deal with Gothric.
Yeah, for good reason.
3, what's that? Hang on. Okay, Gira, can you make a wisdom saving throw for me, please? Okay, you begin to feel this very terrifying anxiety build up within you as the beam hits you. However, you manage to just steel yourself, go stoic in your mind, and the anxiety eventually alleviates itself. You know, you're not feared by him, at least. Right.
Alright, I'll do basically the only thing I can do. Whack whack.
Paddy whack, setting on about.
Knick knack, paddy whack, give
Alright.
a dog a bone.
Oh, neither of them hit.
Oh, those are not good rolls. That is a
Nope.
3 and a 1 on the die.
No. All right. Sorry, I didn't do this orc after. So this orc is going to attack. Badran twice with a great attack. And miss twice.
And he's
Jesus.
gonna kill him.
No.
For fuck's sake.
Yeah, Badran has a lot of armor. So, right, Badran is going to attack Scrimshaw and Gothric. Wants to get out of here. So 21 to hit Gothric.
Yeah, that'll hit.
That's 8 slashing damage and 15 necrotic.
I'm down.
Okay. Then 23 on you, Gothric, to hit.
Yeah, that'll hit, so I'm down 2 death saves.
That's 2 death saves. And then he's going to
Oh, no.
He's going to turn around and hit Scrimshaw as he tries to escape. Natural 20.
Oh my
Okay.
god.
I mean,
Well,
Like
no.
he needed it.
yeah. Okay, you're unconscious. You're not dead. You didn't do that much damage, but yeah, you two fall around him. Badran turns, sort of almost mechanistically, and just stares at you, Gira, as he begins to just run out.
Oh no, you might want to run.
It's right. She's run a lot.
Right, Roxanne.
Surely you can like detect the magical presence.
I guess I'm going after him.
You're gonna
'cause he's
okay.
bad.
He's currently running up the stairs at the moment.
The bad man rat. The bad man Badran.
Yeah.
Badran.
Send me in, Cap. I'm going after him.
Okay, so you're rushing away, right, Morna? At the end,
Wherever
so
it was
so
that
yeah.
I found it gonna hide.
Okay, so
Yeah.
all right, so let's say you've made your way into this room now.
Okay, I'm gonna use my action to turn invisible, and I also have Pass Without a Trace on, and so then I'm gonna hide. I guess I'm hiding.
Okay, make a stealth check. Oh yeah,
44.
44. I think that's probably good. You have an advantage, but you don't need it. Oh dear. Right, Gira then.
He's gonna throw a heal out on Scrimshaw because he was on Gothric last time. And it's gonna be a main action heal, so cure wounds touching. And I'm just gonna do it level 2.
Okay.
So that's 18.
Okay.
Thank you.
Yeah, other than that, not really much. I guess tentatively move forward a bit,
Okay.
but realistically, probably just trying to keep people alive as long as they can.
Yara is out of spell slots, but is going to try and medicine check Gothric.
She
Because-
doesn't have spare dying.
No.
Damn.
She has mending. Not sure that will work.
Gothric is broken.
Okay, well she fails the medicine check. As she goes down, she says, Badran got him really bad, Gira. And kneels down, and you see Gothric.
Wasn't Scrimshaw on 2 death saves?
No, it was Gothric on 2 death saves.
Fuck.
Right, so Gothric is your death save.
Gothric's gonna have to start paying
Oh.
some debts soon.
Oh. Alright, Gothric is not currently dying.
Oh,
all the production of the Grey Mountains is just going into diamonds.
Yeah.
Uh,
All right, Scrimshaw. You wake up and you see that Badran's gone. Roxon's chasing up after him.
Okay.
Oh, did the orc have its turn?
And the orc did after Scrimshaw last.
Oh, okay.
Oh, actually, no. The orc needs
right.
his turn. The orc. Hang on. The orc needs his turn now. I guess the orc's going to try and medicine check Badran as well. Badran, no, go for it.
All these orcs look the same to you, right? God damn it.
Natural 1.
God.
This
I'm
orc.
pretty sure that means I'm dead.
This orc.
Or something.
This orc knows nothing about medicine checks, unfortunately, and Yars just swats his hand away after a while and says, "You don't know how to help, not help." All right, yeah, Scrimshaw.
In terms, so can I? So I pull out a potion of healing, ram it in Gothric throat.
That's an action.
Yep. So that is 8 health back,
Thank you.
and I shall.
I'm going to put Badran here. Roxon here. This represents the staircase of like them going up the stairs. So Roxon managed to catch up with Badran.
And I shall attempt to pursue Badran upstairs. If in terms of getting the carpet back underneath me, so it obeys my like verbal commands. Can I, like, if I command it to come back under me, will that like sweep the Gira's feet out or something, or be done
yeah.
gracefully, where he just comes out and he steps off, or?
I think once Gira came to safety, like if you're like near like a floor that is quite steady, it's quite easy to just dismount that easily.
Okay,
so
so I can just grab it as I go and head back, head up at high speed.
Yeah. You won't be able
to do that.
You won't be able to. I don't think you'll be able to quite catch up. Actually, no. You'll be behind Roxon. It's single file. So.
Yeah.
Up the stairs. So you'll end up behind Roxon. So like you see Badran's like just running up the stairs with Roxon right behind him, and you're behind Roxon now as you like fly up the staircase.
Cool.
Okay, Badran's going to turn around and attack Roxon.
Okay.
I'm gonna crit twice again. Swear to God.
27, 28, and 28.
Yeah, they're all gonna hit. This is gonna hurt.
You're no longer raging either, are you?
Yeah.
Okay, so first attack, that's 14 slashing damage and 14 necrotic.
So that's what, 28?
28.
Yep.
Second one is in total 31.
I might have to turn around and let him go.
And then the third one is in total 26.
Ow, that's all my HP gone.
Oh God.
Well,
I'm not down, but no.
And then he's going to continue to make his way up the stairs. Unless you're going to sentinel him. Do you have sentinel?
Sentinel.
Alright, make an attack. Make an attack.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, so you do manage to clip him. He turns around and swipes you, and as your sort of wounds are opening up and stinging from his blade, you do manage to clip him in the ankle as he just turns around to go up the stairs, and he just falls prone on his face, getting back up, having lost all his movement. Roll damage.
And to... Oh.
2d12, right?
Oh yeah, 2d12. I need to reroll that. Oh. I think it's better.
So that's going to be 15, 18, 24. Badran's looking really hurt.
It's my turn. I'll ignore the rage, because that shouldn't be there.
Okay.
Let's take 3 off.
Actually, that was a 32. Yeah, no. Okay, in that case, Badran's turn is done. He doesn't get any further up the stairs. He's sort of like fencing with you now. Right, Roxanne.
Well, now I am gonna rage, and
Okay.
I'm going to attack him again. 29 hit, so it's
19. Okay.
okay, and again. It's
Ooh.
reckless.
Yeah,
so
reckless. That's your one that hits. Okay. How would you like to kill him?
Yeah.
I'm going to. So I assume he's now probably stood back up a bit.
Yeah, he's facing you on the stairs.
I'm going to slam the great axe into the back of his knee, so that he falls to the, so he goes down to one knee, and then I'm going to, with all Roxon's strength and rage, pull his head from his body.
Okay. As you pin him down on the stairs and grab him by the forehead, you watch as all the nails that are shoved through his head, as well as the ones that are on his chest and on his neck that's holding his body together. As you pull, you see them begin to rattle as they get just the sheer pressure that you're exerting on his head begins to push them out of place. And before you know it, you hear a pop and then a clink as a couple of nails scatter on the ground. And and coming free is his skull, which just is held in your hand freely. As his body begins to slump on the staircase, his hand goes free. Redovan falls out of his hand and begins to tumble down the stairs, going past you and Scrimshaw and reaching the bottom, and just sort of thuds against the ground like an extremely heavy object. Just doesn't count.
Can I opportunity attack Redovan?
Sure, make a swing.
That'd be a
Can I
27.
sentinel Radovan?
Okay, roll damage. No, it's not Redovan's movement, sadly. Okay, so yeah, he's okay. Slashing out as it goes past, this boom sort of ricochets and echoes off the staircase. And as it slams onto the ground, you begin to see this strange magical force just swirling around it. It doesn't look like sort of evil necrotic damage. It almost seems like radiant light, which is beginning to sort of coagulate and congeal itself almost in some sort of like almost like some sort of spiritual figure who is like beginning to operate right by the sword. But as Badran lies there, you see, and you holding his skull, the last thing that comes out of his mouth, as his mouth is sort of flapping, is no, and you just watch as the skull begins to disintegrate as the armor is left behind. As all that's left behind is sort of like a few bones, the nails, and the armor, and Redovan begins to sort of like bubble on the floor as well as it begins to melt.
It's done.
Not sure. Not quite sure. Point down to Redovan.
You continue to see this like radiant figure swirling. Before you know it, appearing out of nowhere almost is this old orc who is wearing a sort of like totem tribal mask, holding like a very very crooked like staff that's sort of made of like very knobbly wood, and it's slightly hunched over with a long beard like protruding out the bottom of this tribal mask. The old orc, and this you notice this is Gira and Gothric. You sort of like rush over to this as you see it, and you see this old orc look over to you, Gothric, sort of give a slight nod, and then just taps Redovan with the base of his staff. As he does so, Redovan begins to just glow and begins to bubble like almost like metallic liquid. As you begin to see all this sort of strange, dark, wispy energy beginning to break off. And as the creature, as the orc, kneels over, clicks his fingers, and all the black wispy energy begins to congeal into a ball, which he just grabs and then puts in his coat. You hear the voice coming from behind the mask saying, "I will make do with that."
Thank you.
As you kneel, or whatever you do, the sword that's remained now has melted into like a sort of a blob onto the floor. The orc begins to wave his fingers, and the melted liquid begins to sort of reform itself, and says, "You have done a great service to me. I was not wrong when I chose you as my champion. You are all my champions today."
Your words are most kind, my lord.
Well, he looks back down and says, "I feel my power returning by every moment. This is as a gift of thanks." And he begins to wave his fingers, and the sword that had been melted begins to congeal itself and begins to float into the air and begins to reform itself into what seems to be like a long barrel. And then coming out of the barrel seems to be like a couple of like places where you can store ammo, and this like quite sleek looking hilt type like sort of butt of the rifle. It looks absolutely beautiful. Almost looks like Mistran steel that has been reforged in a sort of totemic sort of fashion. Like it has like the barrel has hundreds of little faces on it, like Faxando's totem. It begins to float over to you, Gothric, and the orc that's there says, or Faxando says, "Return the Elder Box to the deep, and I will be regained to my full power."
Oh.
I shall do so.
And then,
I,
as you blink, the orc disappears.
I kind of stare in stunned silence at the new gun for a while before silently just kind of taking it and start walking up to where I assume Morna is. Morna rolled a 44, so I don't fucking know where she is.
Yeah. As you walk up the stairs, Yar says, "Wait, is that who I thought it was?"
It was, yes. Did the other orc see that?
The other orc, yeah, he sort of, what? "You have been chosen by Thaxando."
I have. Oh, my food just got here. I just need to go.
Yeah,
grab that.
let's take a break then, shall we?
Yeah.
Wait, he
All
gets
right.
food.
All right, see you in a bit. Right, I'm back. We're back. So, yeah, just before we had our break, you had confronted Badran at the bottom of this strange secret mining sort of shaft, which has been seemingly over the last year. Asik has been digging behind Gothric's back. Badran had grabbed the Elder Box from the base of the mountain, buried underneath Orovisi, the thing that gives Windows power, and almost got away with it, having killed a lot of orcs, including some of the most powerful orc warlords and orc chieftains of the Grey Mountains. But was finally stopped by Roxon on the staircase, who crushed his skull, or pulled his skull off. Saxondo appeared and turned the Redovan, after taking the evil spirit out of it, reforged it into a mighty gun for Gothric. So, currently you are shell-shocked almost that this has just happened. The dust of Declan's body still blowing around the bottom of the hall. Most of the orcs either burning, their flesh having been singed, or lying there being cut open or cut in half. Everyone's panting, so everyone's exhausted.
I'd like to kind of weakly and all that just kind of like stumble towards the last place I saw Morna, and I start looking around for her.
Okay.
Morna!
It's up to Morna whether she shows herself to you again.
I'm calling out to Morna.
I'm gonna wait just a little bit longer, just so you think that I might have run off with it. Just like maybe a couple minutes, a few looking around.
Yeah,
Oh, Deck.
Gothric's basically throwing the whole place upside down.
By this point, a few orcs are now like joining in the search.
I mean, you're still looking downstairs, right?
No, I'm up this. I ran up the stairs because I saw you run up the stairs.
Oh lol. Yeah, I'm just gonna wait a little bit. Just a little bit.
Fuck you.
Hope she hasn't
in
run
terms
off to her crazy friends to give them the Elder Box.
in terms of what was left of Badran's body, with it, you said there were like a few bones and his armor.
Yeah.
I'd like to take those bones and start chopping them up into the tiniest pieces that we can. It's like, we are not letting... I don't know how much he needs to come back, but we're not letting it happen.
I mean,
Roxanne, can you give
last
me a
time
hand?
his entire body turned into gunk, right? I don't think he needs his body.
Where are those nails?
We need to melt those down.
Did you say the nails melted away, or are they around?
No, the nails are there as well.
All right. Well,
We could lightning strike him with Yera's thing.
I mean, sure. If you want to, anything you can do.
They are
Sarah.
magical,
What,
so I don't
magical?
know if that'll work.
Give it a
They're
go.
magical nails.
Magical nails.
So what are you doing? No, you probably assume that you're going to need a very, very powerful forge to melt these down. It's not something that lightning can do, really.
All right. Well, then, I mean, I assume there's a forge somewhere in Oristas, right?
You mean
I guess it's not the-
Orovisi?
Yes, sorry. I had a mental map up in my mind of the surrounding area and was looking at the word artifacts. Oravisi, of course.
Wow. Your powers of just visualization are something to behold. And I go back to looking for Morna.
Have you checked the ceiling?
I look up at the ceiling.
I
Check
I
the
want to
little crevices.
like wait until the rest of the party come up because I don't want to just. I don't want to. I don't know that what's happened, so I don't know that he might be under the control of
We could all be
Badran
under
or
the
something.
control.
So yeah, I know. Well, so yeah, once everyone kind of comes up, I guess like after you've done all the stuff with Badran and stuff, I'm gonna be like, gonna come out and be like, hey, I heard you call me.
Called you quite
Morna.
a few times.
Yeah. I'm gonna need to take that box.
I don't want to. I feel like we should keep it right, guys. We had an elder
No.
box before, and
Yeah, and look how that
Morna.
worked out.
That is the heart of my god and every single one of my ancestors. I need that box.
It's
I mean,
pretty
you need to put it
powerful,
at the bottom of that hole, right?
Yep.
How did you hear that?
She has really big ears.
I mean,
Like
I can.
enormous.
That's where it came from. So I can assume. Are you sure you don't want me to put it down there, or you worried you're gonna fall?
I'd prefer to do it.
You may struggle. I did sort of break the crane.
Yeah.
We'll sort out a way to get down there at some other point.
I don't know. I like it. It makes me feel powerful.
Are you
Morna.
supposed to
Just let me
throw
hold on to
down?
it for a few more minutes.
My precious.
Oh, nah.
Come on.
Give
I
me a
also
box.
I also quite liked the power while I was holding it. Maybe
Yeah.
I could hold it for just a little
It's
bit more.
nice. Yeah, let's just each take turns holding it so we can all
Let's-
feel a bit powerful, and then we'll put it back down. Gothric, relax.
Was I mean, it
There's
was
better not be a
nice
deck
when
of many
I had it
things
before.
situation.
Yeah, Yar says, have you no respect for the lives that were lost today?
Yeah, so we should keep the book.
Yeah.
No, we
I
take
don't
the
keep
box
box
back.
safe.
Gira, is
Hmm.
I don't suppose there's anything you can do for Declan.
Gira kind of hobbles forward a bit. I mean, isn't he just gone to the dust, gone to the wind? Like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's no body left.
Nobody, no crime.
Fucking hell.
Jesus.
I think we should.
So we'll have a turn at holding it, and
If
then we'll put
somebody
it back.
get-
We take the
That's-
box down now.
If somebody gets a broom, we can
No.
give Declan a proper send-off.
If I may,
Honor.
we will bury your dead, Gothric, in the way that meets the rites and rituals of your people. Can we not just throw? Is that what Faxando meant? Throw it down
to-
with it?
I'm to deliver it downwards. It's, again, the soul of the collective spirits of my ancestors, of all of our ancestors. That is every single orc that's ever died in that box.
I understand. But
Shit.
isn't it actually a box? Isn't it just like a gem thing?
No, it's like a metallic sort of almost scroll case.
Okay.
It's almost it almost feels like a telescope.
Okay.
I'm gonna hand the carpet over to Gothric.
Yeah.
Morna.
Yeah, all right.
About-
I'm gonna get on the carpet with him. Let's go. Look, I just want to feel powerful for 2 more minutes. Give me a couple more minutes, Gothric.
Alright.
You lead all these orcs. You have loads of power. I don't. What do I have? Nothing.
Why do you care so much for power, Lorna?
She's
just
gone
nice.
elder mad.
Because of
It's
the-
just-
Does
it's
look
just
very scared,
nice.
Morna.
It's just nice, okay? You felt it, didn't you? When you were holding the elder box, right? You felt powerful.
Yeah.
It's nice, isn't it?
More powerful than usual,
Yeah.
because I'm really strong.
Guys, can we get going, please?
Yeah.
Every second we dawdle, the Faxendo still hasn't recovered his full power. So if we want the Grey
let's
Mountains
go.
to be protected from further threats, we need to return it.
Yeah. Well, you two just go. We'll check on the outside, I suppose.
Yeah. I'd hand it off to Gothric, but I'm going to come down with him on the carpet.
Can
Just
I
for back up, because he's got like 8 HP. What was that?
before I go, can I go back downstairs quickly and just grab some of Declan and put it in my pocket?
It's quite hard to. I mean, you can find some dust.
Yeah, that's what I just want bits of Declan,
Okay.
and I'm gonna put it in my pocket.
All right. Now you've got a really dusty pocket.
Pocket.
Are you
Pocket
gonna
dust.
pocket sand
Yes.
someone with
Oh,
pocket corpse.
It's like
Waste of good.
it's like grandma's ashes.
no. Oh god.
Nah, I bet they do the guy.
Can we like lug the bodies up as well, just while they're doing?
Yeah, a few orcs are beginning to do the cleanup. One of the chieftains, the only chieftain that was there that survived, is currently telling everyone about that Gothric was like that Faxendo came down and Gothric was named as champion. Like going, oh, what? Any? As Gothric and Morna are descending down into the dark pit, it gets darker and darker, and you see the only light source in front of you is above you. But you both have dark vision as you descend further and further. It seems to go about 1,000, maybe 1,500 feet down before it opens up into a large cavern. It actually seems familiar to you, Gothric, in a cavern that is quite similar to the one that you've seen in your dreams. And when you and at the far end is like a very, very large totem pole, which has been there for who knows how long. But the actual place that was mined out is this sort of like almost altar type thing that had on top of it, clearly at some point, the Elder Box was placed, and then over time sort of like had the Tilestone sort of attracted to it and dragged around it. But it seems that there's like a little holding area for the Elder Box to be placed.
I go over there and I place it down, close my eyes, and I say, "Peace to you, Factando. Peace to my father. Peace to all of the orcs."
As you place it, there's this faint bluish glow which begins to radiate from the Elder Box, and it begins to illuminate the caverns as you see this sort of like an energy pattern that lights up on the floor of all these sort of ancient cave painting looking sort of drawings and very shamanistic type artwork that begins to illuminate the whole cavern around you. And there's this sort of like very warm, very caring sort of light bluish light that is nurturing you as you do so. You feel invigorated, you feel sort of a little bit healed perhaps from this, and you see the large totem pole of Faxendo, and for a brief moment you blink and you could have sworn that you saw at least a few of the faces were like smiling or looking at you and smiling. Before you look back down, and it's just faintly glowing there.
Should go.
Yeah, we should go. Before we go, is there any bits of Tilestone lying around?
There's a few, yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna pick them up.
Okay. Yeah, you take like enough to be able to fuel Scrimshaw for like a year.
Yeah, pick them up. Cool.
As you get back to the top, one of the orcs rushes down and says, Chieftain, Gothric, we were just looking through Rassik's room and we found this. And he pulls out the elemental lodestone of earth, which you've been looking for.
Thank you, friend.
Now we have all of them. We can become a god.
Wait, become a god? What?
Nothing.
Did you find anything else? Or was...
Well, it's. I mean, Rassik, being a traitor, has no rights to property, so you can do with his things as you wish. You can share it out amongst you if you want. We don't really want it.
You guys want to go pillage my closest friend's room?
Yes.
Yeah, sure.
Okay, let's go pillage my closest friend's room.
Cool.
One point forward. Where is his body?
Rassik's body.
I'm just. Yes, I'm just maybe a little paranoid about people that Gothric fights coming back from the dead.
It's kind of it's just in the corner. It's in the corner at the moment. However, when Gothric killed Rassik, he like plunged his blade right through his brain, so it'd be quite hard to bring him back to life anyway.
Okay, can we just make sure that gets burnt?
You
will
crush
be
his skull
burned.
if you'd like, and then it definitely won't be coming back.
We are making the funeral preparations already.
I can move his, take his soul, make sure it goes to the right place. I think he's already dead
His-
though, so.
His soul will go to Faxando to be judged.
Mm,
Can I just crush his skull a little?
No.
Oh.
yeah, but,
He
when
may
does
have
go
betrayed me
after
and my family, but he was still my friend, and I will not let you desecrate his corpse.
Just want to
What?
be safe.
You smashed his brains in!
To kill him!
Yeah, whatever, Gothric,
That's pretty
whatever.
disrespectful to your friends to kill them.
He
Yeah, your
was gonna
friend.
kill me!
Two wrongs don't make a right, Gothric.
Are you just upset I won't let you crush his skull?
Yes. It was fun doing it to Badran, and now I want to do it again.
Oh God, he's acquired thirst.
Just look at Scrimshaw's head.
No.
It's a nice looking head.
It wouldn't make
Would
a
be
very
a
satisfying
shame.
sound. It's not bone.
Yeah, you couldn't even catch me anyway, so don't try it.
We'll see about
A
that.
challenge.
A challenge.
Okay, so going up to Rassik's room, it's already been slightly ransacked. You very quickly discover that Rassik has been hoarding a lot of quite valuable stuff. He might have been embezzling, maybe, from the treasury.
Oh my god!
He has a lot of you see that as you go in there, there's a couple of orcs which have already noticed that he had a secret compartment in his room that once opened up reveals this room that no one knew about, that's just filled with gold.
Oh, nice.
Well, fuck.
Let's take that. Hell yeah. Everyone else said they didn't want it, so that
We-
can be ours.
Leave some of it for the rebuilding effort.
Why?
Because this is where people live. And people and people need their homes rebuilt.
Well, they should have fought harder.
They're
Oh, no, what's
civilians.
gone into you today?
Well, just I'm not a massive fan of, working for other people's gods. It's not, it's not really what my favorite thing to do, and we've just, been doing it now for months?
It's been several days.
Feels like months.
Well, it's done now.
Yeah, let's just take it all and get out of here.
No, not all of it.
I don't think we
I
should
mean,
take
let's
all
take
of it. It seems a
all of
bit
it.
harsh.
I mean, if the orcs don't want it,
They literally
It'll
said they
fetch a
didn't
nice
want
price.
it.
It's going
Well,
towards the rebuilding effort.
I don't mean to be rude,
said they
but I
didn't
feel
want
this is Gothric's decision, considering he is the war chief.
Everything's Gothric's decision. No, we should take it all. They said they didn't want it.
We're a party, so therefore let's vote on it.
Yeah.
All in favour of taking everything this man ever owned,
I.
say aye. Aye.
Scrimshaw.
uh,
Scrimshaw. Think of
so-
what things
sorry.
I.
I'm sorry, Gothric, but we need stuff if we're going to be able to defend from what's to come.
Well, the decision is aye then.
Cool. Let's take it all.
How are you going to get it? How are you going to move it all?
Don't we have a sack of thingy?
You cannot. No. Can't. No. Right.
Bit of amount of it.
Are you going to spend the day sort of like checking out what's actually here then?
Yeah. Spend some time
Is this
checking out here,
guys-
trying to
It's going to take you
Take
quite a
gold.
while.
reminding Gothric that he has a 600 gold debt to pay to Gira.
It is okay. Money is not important.
You should take some anyway.
I'll only take as much as I need to secure rations on the way.
Gira, it is very important to us that you have diamonds.
Yeah, take more than you need. They
I
said that they
do-
didn't want it.
Do not consider it selfish.
It's not about selfishness. It's just about we all go back to the universe. What's the point, kind of thing. But I understand your request. I'm sure I will bring enough to purchase some diamonds.
Nice. Can we just like move everything onto the teleportation circle and then go back to Elstwood, Darkbridge?
It's going to be difficult.
I feel like the orcs are probably trying to stop us, right?
They said that they
No,
didn't
they said
want
we can
any of
have it.
Oh, okay. Right.
Ah.
Ah,
+3 hand crossbow.
ooh, spicy.
+2 chainmail. That's weird.
That's weird. That was probably his armor.
Ooh, goggles of night.
I mean, it's weird because that's just like effectively plate.
Anyway, yeah,
But magic, I guess.
thingy that up as you want. That's Rassic. That's all the stuff Rassic had in his room.
Cool.
Okay. Well, I mean, Gothric, what do we need to do here? I assume we need to make some kind of announcement, right? I mean, the people need to know what's happened here. I don't suppose.
Before
No,
I
Vaxender
do,
is
we need
restored.
to talk about something.
Uh,
I won't be coming with you.
oh,
Oh, you're
why?
staying here.
The last time I left someone in control, they almost destroyed everything. I keep abandoning my people, and now I've been chosen by my god. They need me.
Look, don't. We've just finished. We basically just finished one of the toughest battles that we've been in, possibly the toughest. There's no need to make that decision right now.
I can't leave. I made it a few days ago, in fact, when both Morna and Roxxon wouldn't shut up about how I should leave because I'm never here.
I mean,
I need to be here.
yeah. I think it's the right decision. Even though I would prefer the one that we suggested, where you leave the orcs and come with us, but yeah, I guess.
I suppose I mean, look, if staying is what you need to do to keep the orcs going, then yeah, that's on you. Like it'll certainly be nice to have an ally with
Absolutely.
something like this.
When that fucking planet comes for us, come looking for me. I'll see what I can muster. And if you ever need anything else from us, you're my family, and I will give what I can.
You've fulfilled your noble soul, it seems, Gothric. You're no longer the small boy, or small man thing that left a small girl to die. Look, okay, I'm slow with words, okay?
You're no longer a small man thing.
Anyway, my point
small
is,
boy to a small man.
you're no longer the person that I heard stories of in Rosenstass. You've come very far.
Thank you.
And one day, when you find yourself a lady or man orc to join in matrimony to help you lead, we will be expecting an invite. And I hope you name your first child Borna, even if it's a boy.
I think Roxxon sounds better.
I think obviously it would be your child. We can't name it, but Declan.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
think in honor of
I
Miss
I would agree. Actually, yeah.
Georg, or Georg, whatever it's called.
George.
George.
Declan died saving you, Gothric. I think it's only right you name your first child after
You know, Rasik, you're right. I should not Rasik. Roxxon, you're right. Oh, both ours. Yeah, I should call my child after this orc that did everything he could
Mm.
to save my life. I should call my firstborn child Declan. No, I'm not going to do that. Respectfully, it's a terrible name.
Well, I mean, it's
Declan
only
is
been a
lovely.
few days. Merith might still be alive. You could just go and bed her.
Oh yeah, we'll go check that. It's probably a good idea.
I'm not going to marry Merith, Morna.
Yeah,
think
I
you
know,
should.
I know. It's just, I was just, it was supposed to be lighthearted, okay? Yeah.
We've done a lot together. We killed a shit ton of demons, especially those mosquito-looking motherfuckers. They still haunt my dreams. The buzzing never stops.
Yeah, I imagine if I dreamt, it would be of those.
Yeah.
Gothric just very visibly shudders and goes pale. I've died a lot.
You have died a
That was another
considerable
thing.
amount.
I've died probably more than anyone ever has, really. Like, Jesus Christ.
Yeah, I'm
I mean, who's Jesus?
I'm
Whoops.
very aware that you've
Thanks and
died,
no Christ.
been brought back quite a lot, Gothric. I'd be careful.
There is just one thing before you go, Gothric. Back before you drew that first card, you said to Morna that if you killed Badran, you would draw a card.
Oh
I feel
yeah.
as though we need to
To be fair, he didn't kill Badran.
Well,
You did.
You
He's
killed
dead.
Badran.
So you should draw a card.
well, I'm not pulling a card. So
Hang on. On a 1 I do, on a 2 I don't.
Oh no, don't do this.
They're all D1.
This is a terrible idea.
Hang on.
oh,
Okay, well, there you go.
it's no fun.
Alexander's protecting my soul.
Yeah.
What I was going to say, you don't have to do that. There you go.
Thank you, Roxanne.
You're welcome. It was well worth having Declan with us for a couple of days the first time.
Yeah. Hope
And
he,
now I have a bit of Declan with me wherever I go.
Yar comes up and looking in the room goes, "Holy shit. This is a lot of stuff.
It
Yes,
is a lot of stuff.
A lot of tainted stuff."
Yeah, tainted. You'd never want it.
Yeah, you wouldn't want this. We'll take it off your hands. Not a problem.
Well, yeah, no, I don't need any of this stuff. I have a promise that I am going to become the next chief of the tribe, innit?
Oh yeah. Oh, that's good.
Very formal speech. That's about as formal as it gets here in Oravisi.
Wow.
This is awkward.
Wait, I mean, wasn't before you were going? Was the plan to step down before?
No, she's
staying?
becoming
How does
the
this change?
She's becoming the chief of her clan. I'm staying here
Right.
to help
I was
her.
hoping she meant that you were going to get married, but that's fine.
I think you should get married.
Yeah. That's really nice. Hopefully we'll meet again, yeah.
Well, there doesn't seem to be many chiefs at the moment, so I think that my application will be successful with Gothric's support. But
Have it.
yes, well, it'll be nice working with you, Gothric, and it'll be nice working with all of you again. If you ever need anything from me, you can come and ask.
Indeed.
I hope that the next time we're here, it's just to visit a friend.
That'll be nice.
Yes.
We're talking about Gothric. Yeah.
And Yar. I like Yar. She's nice.
Sorry.
Starts crying. Well, what do you? What's the plans for now then?
We have to start rebuilding.
Oh, I was talking to. I meant the Clive Five. I expected we were going to have a meeting about what we're going to do.
Well,
Yeah.
I guess we're gonna head back home. For
Yeah,
a bit
back to us.
to see Clive.
Once
We
we've
need to sort this stuff out.
once we've sorted through all this stuff.
Then, I mean, Gira, we've got that whole hammer thing.
Yes. I fear we'll need a bit more knowledge at our disposal to do when this planet comes.
Yes, hopefully Tom will get back in touch with me about this letter she left as well.
Indeed. I'm still not quite sure about how these elemental lodestones will assist us. I think it's worth keeping hold of the mission to get them all. But, yes, the information in Shore Kral will, or the memories rather, will hopefully give us more information about Aaron Shander, the air lodestone, and potentially some other things.
Sounds like you need to find a law master.
Gira kind of turns to Yar. What an excellent solution. Do you perhaps know of any in immediate spaces? I assume.
Well-
or something.
There was a law master that came around these parts not too long ago. An elf or a half elf.
Hmm.
So last I spoke to him, I think he was heading to Orestas. I think he wanted to meet some mage that lived there.
Thank you. Kind of, Gira kind of looks towards Grimshaw Mourner and Roxine and Gothric and kind of does a little puzzled eye movement.
Well, I
I-
guess we're going to Orestas.
Or we could just go home for a few days.
I am
But-
quite tired, and I have a lot of blood gone again.
Or we could go and watch Marith be burned at the stake.
Oh, that would be fun.
Shit, that's already happened.
Well,
What?
Oh,
Oh, I thought it was
sure.
happening in like 3 days.
Maybe someone recorded
It's
it.
it's
We get
been
the DVD.
it's been that amount of days.
Okay.
you feel free to do that. I'm quite happy to follow up on this lead on
Sure enough.
Orestas.
Sure.
Oh,
enough.
come on. Come back to Darkbridge with us. Just for a couple days.
Well, the mage will have gone past Orestas at that point.
No,
I mean, we'll be teleporting, right?
yeah, we'll be teleporting, so... we could just... Oh, I suppose we could go to Orisas first, but we have to take a nap here.
Well,
Shorter
we
time to take a rest than it is to travel across the mountains.
have beds here. Probably not what you're used to in most other palaces, but they're
Well,
here.
we could teleport to home and then tomorrow maybe or the day after. I think that's fine.
Okay.
After all, we can just teleport there, and I'm sure the half elf isn't going super speed.
Have we had a short rest at this point?
Yeah.
Okay. Right. Well, in terms of teleporting the gold and stuff, can we just like push it into a pile and?
I'll say over the next 2 or 3 days, you can probably get all of it through.
Nice. Let's do it.
So if you want to spend a couple of days to do that,
Yeah. Gira, if you want to just take the diamonds yourself.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
sure.
it's all like moving house,
Yeah.
you know. Because like once you get all the stuff to Erstwhile, you have to decide where to put it and all that stuff. Big pile of gold in the basement is like, yeah, it's great. Okay, so a few days pass. Gothric is getting back into the swing of things, being the leader. Obviously, a lot of orcs have come, have seek your ear and your to try and like work out exactly what happens, and also to pay respect to the champion of Faxundo. The word has spread that you are the almost prophet of Faxundo right now. Everyone else in the Clive 5, you sort of, like, I assume, are getting quite tired of people bowing to Gothric and revering him as some sort of holy figure. However, when you get back to Erstwhal, Halcyon has hired some local peasants who have begun de-weeding and sort of working on the fields. And she's also got a couple of sort of goats in who are just like munching away at the moment.
Nice.
She says, well, I did what you said. I've taken it on myself to hire them. Fortunately, we cannot hire any slaves, apparently, but the wage isn't going to be that much. They basically just take a cut of whatever they grow. I see that you're all quite exhausted. Who needs a cup of tea?
I would love a cup of tea.
Yeah.
Yes, please.
Sure. Yeah, tea.
Just stay along, Scripture.
I'm
Well.
Clive as well.
Yeah. Halcyon goes back and forth, puts a couple of like biscuits on your tea with your tea. She comes back through and says, "Well, it is nice to see more and more of you recently. This place has been getting quite lonely."
Have you ever had a partner, I assume?
Yes, I was married before he passed away in Port Daron a few years
Yeah,
back.
we got his boat, right?
Whatever happened to that boat?
It's sailing the seas. We have
Hmm.
a captain, and they just go with it, really wherever.
Oh. Well, it would be nice to go on a journey someday. I haven't been out on the open seas for a very long time.
20 levels in Barbarian.
Yeah, well, I'm actually planning on going there myself with a friend soon, so maybe you could come along as well.
Mm. As you are all sat around having a cup of tea in the living room of Erstwhile, you hear a knocking on the door, and Halcyon says, "I'll get it," and stands up and begins walking into the landing or the hallway, I guess.
Can I do like a perception check or something?
Yeah, make a perception check.
Just like I don't know if I can see like any silhouettes behind the door. I don't know if we have like what door we have, to be honest.
It's like quite a thick oak door, but you hear a couple of hushed voices talking. Halcyon and some other person. You recognise it as a woman's voice, and Morna, from your passive perception, you overhear that it's Tamon at the door.
Did you say it's Tamon?
Yeah.
Speak out.
Yeah.
Oh, cool! I stand up and I go out.
She
See,
says, she's like, "I'm sorry, but we don't allow drow onto this premises." And Tamon says, "Come here."
No, she's allowed. She's the drow lady that I said I left the item for to pick up.
Oh, right.
Oh god.
Well-
I get the what's it called?
The lodestone.
No, not the lodestone. Yeah, I just hand her another lodestone while we're at it.
Oh,
Number
stop
3.
giving this to me.
She like,
No, the sending stone.
well, she's like, she's pushing through at the moment. She's like, as you go out and to greet her, she looks kind of flustered. And she pushes through and says, "Oh, it's been a journey, and I need to sit down."
Yeah, sure. Come and sit down. Come sit down. We're just eating.
She pulls out on her side a bag, and she sets it down on the table, and bringing it out of the bag, the two elemental lodestones, the water one, which was from the Grace of the Crow headquarters, and the fire one that you gave her. She sets them down onto the table and unfurls them and says, "This is the only place I could go."
What's happened?
So the headquarters has been infiltrated by some figure of, I don't know, but I fear that they are coming for me.
Okay.
There are people, monks, who have loyally served the organization for years, and they have begun acting strange. They have lost all emotion and think only rationally. They no longer care about the survival of the Grace of the Crow, more to work as some sort of unit, as a tool to some end. I fear that the elemental lodestones were part of that. I brought them here. This is the only place I knew that I could come.
God, they've become Republicans.
Oh god.
That's so strange.
It has affected a lot of the people there.
And what about the others who it hasn't affected? Are they safe?
I have gotten the word out as much as I can, but I fear that many will return back to the headquarters and be caught there. I don't know what it is. It may be. It seems similar to the doppelgangers when we came and helped Morris, but something's different about them. They seem to be psychically connected with one another. All the people that have fallen to this.
Can I do like an insight check on Tarman, just to like make sure she hasn't become?
Yeah.
Thank you.
She seems very, very flustered. She seems honestly quite scared, and she seems like she's telling the honest truth.
Mm-hmm.
I've never seen anything like this before.
I mean, there's one type of creature we've seen that I believe can communicate psychically with one another.
What was that? What is that?
Not gonna like it, but the mind flayers.
Mind flayers? Why would mind flayers have anything to do with the Grace of the Crow?
I mean, they could be seeking the lodestones.
How would they know where the headquarters are?
Gira turns to look at Morna.
Well, I haven't said anything.
No, I recall you mentioned you had some strange dreams.
Yeah, when I was there, I had strange dreams about the world ending because the mind flayers and there's big ships that fly in the sky, like boats, but in the sky, and the big planet coming to destroy us all.
No, I recall that, but you've also mentioned some other visions.
Yeah. Yeah, I've had lots of dreams and things about it.
Why is it that you are somehow connected to the mind flayers?
We did meet a mind flayer once.
You did have your brain it's sort of sucked out.
Did I?
Not quite. By the intellect devourer.
Oh. I don't remember that.
Well, I mean, you were a potato for the.
Right.
Yeah, it makes sense that you don't remember that.
Yeah.
Salmon says, "Wait, you were attacked by an intellect devourer. When? When was this?"
Apparently. When was it?
Back in Baratheon.
Ugh.
Sewers.
Then that makes sense. The Grace of the Crow headquarters, the mind flayers will have known where it is. They are trying to take it over. I fear that they have already succeeded.
Oh no.
That means that
No.
if you are psychically connected with an elder brain, then it might know that we're here. That I'm here. That the lodestones are here.
Dun dun dun.
Yeah. Maybe you need to go somewhere else.
Maybe we need to go somewhere else, Morna.
Maybe Morna needs to go somewhere else.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe the world needs to go somewhere else and Morna stays here.
I don't know what to do.
I'm sure. I fear we should head to a certain cave very promptly.
And
Gira kind of gets up.
yes.
What?
Right.
What? What is happening?
We'll be right back. Yes, I'll do a circle.
Why didn't you use the circle that already is? Isn't there already?
I can. So when I cast a spell, I can teleport to the circle that's there.
Mhm.
Yeah, so I'm gonna draw a circle and take myself and Gira to that cave.
Okay. Well, with the lodestones.
I think just us.
Well, not with the lodestone.
Leave those.
Well, no.
Oh, wait.
I'm concerned that they know where the
idea was to
lodestones
retrieve.
are. Yeah.
So the idea was to
Oh,
retrieve
right,
to,
right.
To store.
Yeah.
I see. Okay. So you go over there. You bamf back into the room. The lodestone is still there.
Okay.
Do we leave it here? Do we take it with us? If they've been in Morna's brain, know where she's been, know what she's seen, then entirely possible this isn't safe.
Perhaps we could take it somewhere else. Somewhere Morna wouldn't be aware.
Where could we take it that's safer than Well, I suppose this is just a hole in the ground. Oh, I don't know what to do. We could take it with us.
Well, you can. Maybe we should think about where you're going to take it
Yeah, next time.
for next time. So we'll stop here, then, shall we?
Cool.
All right.
Yeah.
Dun, dun,
Thanks
dun.
for the session, Mike. This
Yeah.
was fun.
Thanks.
Thanks a lot. Thanks for coming.
Thanks.